I'm just any of them can be whatever you want. Lizard, like for example, if Sven Vez, or better yet, the Red Prince gets the ability to breathe fire, Dragon's Breath, and his source ability is basically able to drain magic armor. He's your typical. He's supposed to be your warrior class, but I turn him into a mage. They could be whatever you want. Sabine is more of your rogue. Like she has the ability to that ability. Her talents is one. Actually, I don't know what her talents are. I didn't use her in my campaign, so I know she's more of the rogue type. If found Ben Mezd, he has the ability to empower, which increases stats to everybody for a couple turns, and his source ability is to summon a wolf. I like him. He has very interesting dialect. He even gives you a wolf nickname. I think mine was like Violet Claw or something like that. I can't remember. Beast, the dwarf, he's also more of a warrior. I don't know anything about him. I didn't choose him. Lose she's pretty neat. She has a demon in her head. Schizophrenia a little bit. She's a entertainer. She's a jester. I like her. I'm currently trying to romance her. It's kind of being difficult. Fane, I like Fane. He's very snarky, and you can in his age makes him a little arrogant, but he's unique. So, what I'm probably gonna do, I'm probably just gonna be a standard lizard.
Oh, you're gonna be a standard lizard?
Or maybe I might go undead lizard due to the fact that,
Well,
maybe just for the fact that I do what?
I can see a good point in that. But if I was to play cleric, because clerics generally have heat spells.
Well, here's the thing, it will help you.
That's true.
But I'm just saying, there are a lot of elemental prowesses in this game, so poison won't be that difficult to come across. So I'm gonna go with Undead Lizard just for the fact that it will save us having to worry about lockpicks. Let's see here. Ranged combat is very good. Let's. Okay. Man, skeletons are weird and where complete armor. Oh, not only that, I have to keep my face hidden, otherwise I risk people hating me. Wayfarer is what Infant Ben Mez is on my game. Which is more for necromancy. Normal wizard can dual wield wands, which is effective in its own right. But they focus more on geomancy and pyrokinetics. Battle mages focus on, well, dual wielding axes. Not my kind of thing.
I might wind up being a witch.
I always wondered, conjurers are more for healing. You know what? I'm going to go to the class that I'm most comfortable with, and that is going to be an enchanter. Let's see, what kind of face do I want? Ooh, that one looks pretty neat. How many faces are there? Okay, there's only 7 faces. There's that one. That one. No. Maybe. No. You know what? I think I like the emerald eyes. Let's just don't get facial hair. They only get 4 hairstyles? Okay. I think I like that one. Skin color. Snow. Decompose. Sunbag charred. I think I like charred.
Almost got me that time. Greet the Reaper for me.
Nice try. Greet the Reaper for me.
Greet the Reaper for me.
Oh god, the voices
I'm
don't
ready.
match them at all.
Nice try.
Nice try.
Greet the Reaper for me. Nice try.
Present. Okay, attributes. Intelligence and Constitution. Alright. Those are going to be my two main things. Oh, you wanted to... When you level up, you want to get your strength and finesse at least a 12. That way you can actually use some decent gear pretty much off the bat. Trust me, it's very worth it. Hydrosophist and Aerothurge. That means I'll be good with lightning and anything water. Which will be useful for now. Right now, my skills are going to be crap. Lore Master. Okay, I'm going to take away Lore Master, which Lore Master, I can use that for identifying. But since I am going to be our thief, I'm going to put that towards thievery. And as for skills... Electric Discharge, Hail Strike, and Rain. Those are going to be my standard. Those are going to be important for me, so I'll leave myself at my standard. Do you want the ability to talk to animals, or do you want me to? Okay, so that's going to be over in your talents, right? You're gonna get two basic one, which are gonna be your main things. Like, I'm sophisticated and undead, but I also get far out man. But I can get rid of that for another skill, if I wished.
I get leech, 50, nations.
The third one that's separated, that's gonna be the one that you can swap out for something else. Far out man increases the range of skills. Actually, I like that. I like that idea. Wait a minute. Yes, because there are a lot of animals in this game that give you, excuse me, that give you quest. You know what? I'm gonna go with Elemental Affinity. Lowers the cooldown if I'm in the element. Tags. Undead, Lizard, Barbarian. Oh, 2 tags. Okay, I think I'm gonna go between Mystic and Scholar. And as for the instrument, I'm gonna go the... I think I'm gonna go the Tambura. Okay, warning! Beware, playing as an undead possesses unique risk and benefits. Undead must veil their true selves from the living or risk being attacked. Healing potions and spells will damage you, while poison heals undead. Undead can pick locks with a bony finger alone and can survive the scourge of death fog. Are you sure you're done with the character creation? Yes. This is going to be unique. polymorph is kind of, I think it's more of, polymorph is based on like shape-shifting abilities. Hold on. Appearance. I know I could change my character's name. Origin, background. Ah, here we go. Rahemus. And ooh, a good you know what? Tyrant. We'll go with my generic. There we go. Alright, now I'm ready.
Instruments.
I think I went with the Tambura. I no idea. I'm pretty sure you could do something with them later on. I'm not that far yet. My guy looks so cool.
Select 2 tags.
Click 2 tags. Ah, is that like the Mystic, Scholar, Scoundrel, and all that stuff? All those are basically just dialogue options. Just go with what will fit your character. I went, since my character is an elementalist mage, something similar will go with whatever you are.
In that case, I'll go with Mystic Outlaw.
Now, there we go. We're gonna have 2 mystics on our team, but this works out.
Yeah, well, my class is a witch, so...
That, I don't know, it's really fitting.
I don't know if that was supposed to be a good thing or a bad thing.
It varies.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you just changed to a female lizard.
Yeah, I'm like,
By the way, since you kind of changed your character, you're gonna have to redo your stuff. At least appearance-wise, you should still keep the same skills that you collected.
no. Well, in that case,
Do 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 do.
let's see how we start this.
Hit start.
There we go.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yay!
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry. The sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
Wait a minute, is she talking to you or is she talking to me?
Looks like she's talking to you.
Okay. Just so you know, if there are beds around and if you're low on HP,
Well, look what the doctor got. You're lucky they didn't
Beds will
notice
heal you.
just how thin you were under those bandages. Although, seeing someone wrapped up like that, they probably thought you had the scabbing plague. Heh? Look, laugh,
more or less.
don't touch. Better keep that hood down, mind you. The living don't take kindly to seeing their future staring back at them.
Tell me, was that skull talking to you? Right here in front of me.
Not a very chatty fellow, are you?
Playing dead, are you? Probably a good idea.
Not a very chatty fellow, are you?
Okay. Okay, so, a little idea of the controls. They're a little weird. So, if you hold down L2, right, you're going to see me. We won't be able to get to each other, pretty much. And whatnot. Now, if you hold down... What was it? Oh, R2, on the other hand, that's where you can see your characters, skill, crafting, the little wheel, pretty much. Alright, so your little icon on the other left, if you get a little arrow on the upper right of your portrait, that means you got a level up. So you want to open up this and go to character and you'll be able to scroll through there. Of course, there's your inventory. We each get a backpack. We get one scroll. We each get a scroll of resurrection, which means since I'm going to upgrade my thievery skill, we're going to get as much of these as possible. Don't worry about buying them. I'm going to steal them. We'll get items that way we can turn potions into bottles. So any empty bottles you find, pick up because we can reuse those. As for equipment, I can't take my hood off, otherwise they fight me. They don't like me. Amulets, we're gonna have the source collar on us for a while, so don't worry about taking that off. If you hold down, if you exit out of that, if you hold down X, you'll enter a search mode, which will basically any vicinity will allow you to go to and click. And if you're around multiple things, hit L1 and R1 in order to scroll. Like for example, okay, me and you can't interact with each other. So what would be a good example? Over here. So between this ball and chain. Okay, it's not working. Alright, right here. Between the desk and the chair. If you hit L1 or R1, it will allow you to scroll through the nearest. Yes.
Did you expect a needle?
Don't go up the ladder. That's the way to go. This is kind of the tutorial phase. Alright, now that we got item management and whatnot, now here is the other thing. Using our spells. Hit triangle. Dome of protection. For example, triangle and you get to scroll through. And here's a little bit of the idea on how elementals work. I can make it rain. As you can see, the puddle comes in. Now, I can shock the water, meaning if anybody were to walk in that, they'll take damage and possibly get shocked and paralyzed.
So basically, AoE.
Yes. Since we are practically going to be working together, we can signify. But I'll tell you right now, trying to work around a bunch of AI, it's kind of a nuisance. But it works out. Give me 1 second, I'll unlock this. Also, hey, I like my bony tail. I know it's on your mind, weirdo. Oh, another thing. Okay, go to this carpet, hit square. And you'll be able to move stuff that way. Okay, so another ability is be able to attack manually. For example, if you hit right on the D-pad, you will get a little icon. For example, let's see here. Since you're alive, this will hurt you. But I get healed by it. Do you have... What kind of spells do you have? Circle is basically to get out of that. And to get out of your fighting stance, just hit right on the D-pad again. It takes a second because your character has to do a fancy sheath icon for it. But yeah. Do you have any abilities that involve fire? Alright, so the controls will take a little getting used to, but they become second nature. So, oh wait, hold on a second. No, not that one. I forgot. I can actually get rid of the poison. There you go. By the way, there is a minor healing potion on this table for you. It's not like I can use it. Okay, so the way that works is open up your wheel and go to your inventory. Now, let's say what you want to drop is you go to that item, you hit square, and you'll see your options.
There you go. I just gave you some more poison vials.
I don't see anything.
Check your inventory.
You give an empty bottle, a small poison. Oh, you gave me a poison flask. That's a throwable item.
Empty.
You could use.
Yeah, indeed. Source racket.
Empty.
Wait a minute. Are you playing a male? For some reason, I'm okay. I don't know. For some reason, I thought you just had a male voice. All right. Since I'm going undead, we won't have to worry about lockpicks. Okay, raised bloated corpse only works if there is a corpse nearby. We'll get better skills later on. That's a shitty move. That's a crappy one to have. Mosquito Swarm is basically a ranged leeching ability. Oh, the black stuff on the ground, that's oil. You can light that on fire, but it will also slow you as well. I already know how to handle it. Oh, that's that lightning ability that I have. By the way, there's a guy in that cell. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock this. Hold on, it's locked. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. This might be under my level, or over my level. Oof, I hate it when that happens. Alright, so, there's the guard, or we could talk to that guy right there. In the cell. I'll let you handle this, since you're the host. Right in front of me. And I can actually listen in on your... I can listen on your conversation.
A fair trade, I should think.
So I can hear what he's saying.
A gentlewoman among jesters, you are. Give that lever a pull, and I guarantee we'll both get something out of the deal.
Remember, we're all prisoners here, but we don't know what that guy's true crime is. Now, everything has a consequence, but it's up to you whether you want to take it or not. There are good and bad choices, but the hero and evil side won't happen until, like, later.
Damn. If it's not one thing, it's another. And no way I can trust those fools to deal with any nonsense on their own. Can't leave the prisoner alone, though. He's been nothing but trouble, I hear.
With this persuasion stuff, you want to go with the stat that you're most strongest in. Oof.
If it's all the same, I think it's best he comes with me. Some offence intended. You hear that, Emoire? We're taking a...
I already know how this is gonna turn.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
You may want to back off a little bit.
Hurry it up, sorcerer. We haven't got all day.
See, if I would not have cast rain here, this entire area would have been engulfed in flame. And you go first. Let's see here. This guy has no armor, I don't think. So you can use your mosquito swarm and actually heal yourself. Or you can go in sneak mode. It happens. Oh, he survived with one move. Okay. Oh yeah. I forgot. Down on the D-pad, enter sneak mode. There you go. Give me a second, I'm shocked. And a Magister Remnant. Just minor golds. Okay. Oh, this lock cannot be picked. Okay, we'll just go around.
I think I picked up a key.
In that case, you can probably open it. But I'm already committed.
And I'm back where I started. Nowhere to go but up.
In that case, I'll
An animal sky. Freight or food.
Shaking her fluffy coat.
You pick up that pet pal ability, didn't you? Well. Okay, let's see here. Skills. Is it skills or is it character? Okay, so if you go to your character, you can actually scroll around. You can actually look to see what skills you got. Cargo door key. Hold on a second. And oh, not open. Doesn't open. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and just move this here. And let's move this here. Ta-da! Actually, give me 1 second. Oh yeah, I think I can send this stuff no matter how far you are. Let's see here. All potions.
Did you expect a needle?
Send the Shadow Shayla. There you go. By the way, you should be able to talk to that Shep.
Did you expect a needle?
Is it just bah?
Yeah.
You did not pick up Pet Pal. No worries. Listen here, you little Shep. Got me some mutton. Alright, so right on the D-pad is how you go in combat tactical mode. Up on the D-pad puts you on overhead strategic mode, while down puts you in a sneaking mode. And R3 actually highlights the most things you can pick up in the vicinity. In this case, Radiant Skull, a bucket helmet, and a bucket helmet. Square is your option thing.
Not a very chatty fellow, are you?
Square, circles you're obviously cancel. Triangle is how you access your spells. Wait a minute, is this a spell or is this a scroll? Let's see, Resurrection Scroll. Resurrect a dead ally to 100% of their vitality. Hold on, hold on! Oh! It's an innate skill. Do you have this ability? You want to go to your skills. Yeah, that middle one. It looks like it's a golden empowered human. Shit, we can resurrect each other without the use of a scroll. Useful. All right. All right. I left the tutorial deck.
How do you do that?
I went up the ladder. Alright, note to self. Go to your inventory real quick. Okay, so if you're in your inventory, look at your icon. Look to your right. You should see a 4 out of 100. That is your weight capacities. So, be mindful of that. So, you can pick up a lot of stuff in here, but you also gotta be mindful of what you pick up. Like all these laboratory equipment, I wouldn't worry about it. Focus more on potions, scrolls, books, stuff like that.
Empty.
If it's in front of the lady. Yes, you can actually, if you want to pick up books and you want to read them because you learn crafting materials, and they do come in handy.
Why, you're looking a bit more chipper. Yes, looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself. There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
I don't like
In the
you.
meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest. And you'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters. No. You're alive, and you're having a conversation. You are on a ship, of course, but luckily for us both, we're merely sailing the plain old sea.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to sauce. For good.
She frowns and peers at you closely, concern clearly etched upon her face.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy. Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try cast...
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
You better stop before you hurt yourself. All will, but no result. There you have it. See? The collar's function. It neuters you of sorts. Makes you unable to cast source. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
Oh. I can't pickpocket her.
Good God. There's
Oh, wait a minute. Talk to her.
here.
But make sure she's facing in the right direction. See what I can steal from her.
No lesions, no trauma. It was bled by magic.
Gold. Watermelon. Mug of water. And a rabbit's paw. Wee. Oh. Stealing that too. Okay. Let's see what we got. The Source King insists there are no magics too foul. Wait, okay, there's a lot of books in here. I'm not going to read everything of them. Every one of them. She looks so disappointed. Oh, this person will give you our first quest.
This happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course. I thought as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform.
Ooh, she's a lot to steal. I'll take your gold. I'll take this fish. I'll take that long branch. I'll take these potions. Oh, tomato soup. And cheese. Hold on. I gotta stay within the area. Wait till they calm down. I mean, look at her reaction. Uh-oh. Nope, she's talking to you. I'm innocent. Toodles. I got tomato soup. I like to stick that down my skeletal gullet.
She just wanted to sanction.
Oh, speaking of which, this is where we can actually meet some of the other NPCs we get. So I think we might be able to still get a party of 4.
Ah, there you are. Husband. Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical. How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we? You presume right. Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better. but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
Oh, you're talking to Sabine. Tell me, did you have her lick your arm?
Sufferable, surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'm thinking.
I'll tell you if you
Oh,
can keep it
oh,
quiet
Allie, you're
long
being
enough for me to
cute.
listen.
So okay. So I went with. So with the 3 characters I pick on my team, I chose the Red Prince, which is who I played. Imvan Benzend, which is this guy right here. And Loze, who is over here. I like her. She's entertained. So if you went all original, you can have 4 players, but at the end 2 will die if you're playing solo. In my game, Beast and Sabille are the ones who died.
Well, well, what have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
There's some discoloration, as well as a rather disconcerting lack of tongue and gums, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook? And of course, a cook who can't taste is about as useful as a dog in a chess game. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor? Oh, but to feel the caress of satin on my scarlet skin once more. A most satisfactory answer indeed. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after. The very basics, then. I suppose that's a start. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you can tailor and groom, but you have the taste buds of a dung beetle. Still, beggars can't be choosers. So without further ado, I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As of now, you are my slave. Of course you accept. Mine wasn't an offer, it was an order. Anyway, you may leave me for a moment. We'll go over your duties once we reach Fort Joy. Now shoo!
Wow, the Red Prince is kind of a dick. Just talking to the guy. I'm his slave now. And I got the taste buds of a dung beetle. Oh, Fane! I like him.
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
A scruffy man lounges.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp you found.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants. Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties. No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough. The Joy, I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself. Not eager to bow before the great Bishop Alexander, son of the Divine himself. My sentiments exactly. But Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You, Lizard, what's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. That bee is...
Name!
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
There's a killer about, after all.
Till over... Forgive me, kin. Were that I had more than gruel to serve. If I'd more than cornmeal and rotting roots, I'd concoct something more fitting. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
Wow, we get gruel while they get hearty meat. Bastards.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He reaches out and examines your bandages, rubbing them between his fingers.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
I am reading. Is this not evident? My book is in my hands, my face turned away from you. Perhaps my eyes not on the page. Damnable things.
He grabs a metal plate and watches his reflection with one eye as the other shifts left to right and up to down. He repeats the maneuver with the opposite eye.
No, they are working quite adequately. It seems you are at fault. Predictable, really. Oh, I see. I crossed a cultural taboo. How difficult. You have my sincere apologies.
Fane is in his elven form.
Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once. Perhaps. Perhaps not. Understanding is all rather relative. Take this book, for example. I understand all of it, and yet none of it makes sense. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history? Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already. No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind? Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything else? Now please, run along. I have a world...
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
Your kind always hung closest to our divine.
Oh, now you're talking to Beast.
Around a campfire. The Inquisitor gets here.
An elf sits tucked away.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like. Rolling dice. Deciding fates.
She eyes you quite seriously.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
She looks at you in surprise when you bear an arm of bone.
My. Guess I'll have to find out the memory from Marrow, won't I?
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers, watching, staring at them, hoping that none would stare back. You were thinking of flesh. Or, to be rather more precise, the pleasures of the flesh. Those that have eluded you for so long.
She pats you on the shoulder consolingly.
There, don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me. I don't lick and tell. Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lip.
Never say never, though.
Well, I talked to all the main characters.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on. One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Name? The Divine Order wants to know. Well, you aren't here on my list. Scram it.
Insufferable, surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Sing us a song. I know you can.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mest. Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor
These guys are not super high on level. But there's a lot of them, so fighting them would be kind of foolhardy.
Be good, you scallywags.
Do you mind? I'm...
One of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle.
Oh, that door's locked.
Carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I...
Magisters are out for blood. You saw the body, didn't you? Big bruiser like you.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic. Got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with him.
Anyway, you may leave
there?
for a moment. We'll go over your...
Yeah, I was just listening.
Okay.
It was one of them. I know it.
Anyway, the guy we need to talk to is right over here. When you're done.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
Yeah.
One of us wouldn't kill our own.
You faring okay so far?
He tugs the collar of his uniform and chuckles.
I'm sorry you're upset, ma'am, but we all wear what we wear for a reason. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Shoot to kill. So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Mutiny!
No, I'm afraid I always perform my part solo. Do stay and watch, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts Source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Terry, why would you do that?
Happening?
No time for chatter. We've got to get out of here.
Right, now the fun part. Looting! A display case. No, nothing. Improved staff. Improvised staff. Oh, I know. I go with the wand. Since you're hey, there's two staffs over here. One of fire and one of air. One's like basically electric or fire. And there's a shiv. Let's see here. I would take the other one because, you know, we're selling. And I take both of them. Red snapper.
I got the dagger and fire stuff.
I believe we share gold. I mean, one of us carries it, but I think we both gain access to it. At least I think. I can be wrong. Thievery too low. Please. Let's see what happens if I do this. Note to self, certain items have durability. You don't want to attack directly on a door with your spells. Oh, yeah, be careful, you will slip. See what happens if I do this. Why on earth am I dual wielding with that? Okay, let's try this again. Let's take you off. Unequip that. Unequip that. And equip that. And here we go. Oh, a lightning ability. A bottle of wine, an empty cup, and yeah, maybe we can get in on the other side. Ah! Pear, shells, basket, no. By the way, there's all the magisters that were in there are dead. By the way, you're being followed. No, wait, you summoned that. I just saw a slug following you. I'm thinking, wait a second. By the way, did you just learn 6 new recipes or no? Okay, so if you read a book, we both get the skill. Good to know. Blue Man, the bloated corpse, that thing is more friendly, hazard than anything. Due to the fact its main ability, it's, to explode. Alright, we're going upstairs. Ooh, I have some damage on me.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm going back downstairs. Okay, let's see here. Gold. Already looted all our stuff. Random amulet. Chunk of flesh. Wait, you're a human, aren't you? Okay. Okay, I'm done down here. I'm coming back up.
Oh, damn it! Need to get off this wreck, and quick!
That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
Thank the gods! By divine grace, what was...
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer!
The Magister's companion doesn't blink, frozen in place at the sight of you.
Like you don't know? Mutiny! Did that witch fix your collar too?
He whispers loudly to the other Magister.
Don't just cower there, Riggs. Take out your blade!
Rix grabs his sword, which shakes in the rhythm. Rix looks to his companion, who then looks to you. They drop their hands to their sides.
Go on then. Find a place to hide and stay there. You need to find a... What?
Everybody's freaking out.
Bishop Alexander. If Lucian were alive, what would he think of his son's divine order?
Hiss roll, a rat tail, and a bow. La 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 la. Do 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 do. I'm really loving the idea that I don't have any lockpicks. Oh, did he cast double on that?
Through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No! What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book he's holding. Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to. Please, I was no more an elf than you are those rags you're wearing. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools.
Yeah.
And I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands. Indeed. Just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his business.
Oh. Fane just got +2, a +2 bond to me.
I would say good day, but it seems quite...
The skeleton shrugs.
Actually, what would happen if I were to remove my mask?
Please, my time is short.
Okay, inventory. No. I think you already looted all this.
The marking on the door was painted recently. Judging from its pungence, you press your palm against the door to open it. Your fingers clack against the wood, and you suddenly feel grey. The touch leaves you numb, dumb. It doesn't budge.
Pick lock. Wait a minute. You went to. You're on the upper floor, aren't you?
Something's breaking through. What the hell?
Good thing I'm a demon. Still, this means trouble.
By the way, that skull door you couldn't get in, I opened it. Whatever you do, do not touch this. Do not touch the blue stuff. Yeah, it's death fog. But nah, nothing of extreme use. Although. Yeah, poison hurts you, but I get healed by it. Man, none of us know a fire spell. You do? Huh, neat. Wait a minute. Is it a scroll or is it an actual spell? Oh, nice. Let's see. First things first, let's get rid of this fire. By the way, the crafting on this game is actually quite elaborate. For example, if you were to get, let's say, a blank air spell book, and let's say you have a scroll of an air spell, you can combine the two and turn that into a skill where you can have it permanently. You can also combine spell books to make hybrid spells. But I'm kind of getting ahead of myself at the moment.
That means there's still a chance.
Who do you do?
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time to get the hell out of
So, we have a choice here. We can either A, leave, or B, go back and help.
Thank you! There's a ladder right over there.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear?
Alright. And we're going back down.
If you could walk, get yourself out.
Here we go.
Wait! Void Woken!
Oh, you are able to move during combat as well. Which... By the way, you see those little circles right above your hotbar at the bottom? Those are your action points. Red is how many you have. Green is how many you'll use. It took me a while to learn that myself. By the way, that dagger ability, only effective from behind. And if you only have one skill ability, if you hold down circle, you can actually stockpile your skills. Or your action points.
These beardless bugs would sink a ship on my watch.
So, what two allies do you want to have?
I thought Void Woken was supposed to be scary.
Let the games begin.
Alright, it's gonna be a few moments before it's my turn. I'm gonna go ahead and shut my door, get my oven going, so I can start cooking dinner.
I've faced worse.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Just got my oven's going. I got a drink. Alright, what's around? Let's see here. Void hatchling, that one's dead. Okay, we're looking at 2 void hatchlings. So I'll start by finishing off this. That leaves with 2 abilities. Okay. Next, I'll put out this fire. And after that, I'll end my turn. Okay, so what do you think about this game so far? Oh, it's really good. The action. Do what?
I hear something. It's Magister Siwan, the one who put on this damn collar.
I'll let you talk to her.
With jagged movements, she raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth soaked with some kind of strong-smelling tincture. Blood quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror. Blood pours out from around the bandage. Magister Siwan reaches out to you, her hand flailing. It's working. The pressure is stemming the flow of blood. Siwan clutches your arm, her eyes locked with yours. Something within the ship snaps. The floorboards shudder. Siwan struggles to her feet, clinging to you tightly. The ship lets out a deep groan, then cracks.
It's too late! He's ripping the ship apart!
Come on!
This is it.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
Okay, so whenever there are gonna be some items you're gonna come across, they're gonna have like a durability check on it, like 20 out of 20 or whatever. The way those work, and I found this out, if you use them in combat, they won't break. But if you were to use that item on, let's say, a door or a chest or something like that, then you will risk damaging it for good. Also, if you come across an item called a repair hammer, pick that up. You can use that to repair stuff, and it has an infinite amount of uses. Nice! That will come in handy later on.
Did you see them? The Voidwoken. They made short bloody work of our ship.
No telling if there are more ashore, and I doubt that that voice will save any of us again.
Oh, we're not that far from a level up either.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you.
I'm not supposed to talk to lizards. Really? Like, what kind of stories? A dragon that marries an elf? That sounds silly. Can I hear it anyway?
You want me to tell the tale of the dragon?
Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
The child screws up his face and looks at you hard. He lifts his mirror up to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy. No one cares where I go. They're gone now. But you didn't die. I guess I am. There isn't anywhere you'll see.
He doesn't really do anything. He's just a random guy to talk to. Probably everybody that was on the ship, we will be able to talk to. And if we're able to get 2 more members, which I'm sure we will actually be able to choose their profession. So, you want to do this by being the good guys or bad guys?
Neither good or bad.
Play it by ear? Copy that.
Void. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they've made it to shore.
Yeah. I initiate. So let's see what happens if we do this. Ooh. Ooh, I still get an attack. That's what I like about wands. They're ranged. Your turn. Okay, the movement is that little blue orb you get. You can actually move that around, and it will tell you how much AP it'll take. Since I'm a spellcaster, as long as I start in the right position, I don't really need to move. Oh. Well, we can't have that. Or I could just slip on my own ice.
Let's stare at the slain beasts and comment that they must have been the cause of the shipwreck.
I just want to get out of here before any more of these things show up.
Oh, I get to choose something now.
They didn't put up much of a fight. Dry land mustn't suit them.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna be the snarky, smarty, prideful spellcaster that doesn't challenge anything. La la la. Got the weaponry. Hey, tell me if you learned this ability. Did you? We're not worried about the Red Prince. I don't like the idea of someone talking to me and telling me, you're my slave now. And I don't like it when people make fun of my ability of not being able to taste food.
Some would see this as an omen.
The cat's eyes are clouded, its eyes clear.
I like Fane, but this completely comes down to you. But I want Beast and Sibyl. But you get final say in this. Oh, and if we can somehow keep this little black cat alive, he'll become a familiar later on. But we have to be careful. The cat can die, and once we get to the next town, if we take him too close to the northern gate, one of the magisters will be superstitious and kill the cat on sight.
What's this? I found something.
By the way, there's a hidden path over here.
I wonder where this leads.
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's still not wearing his mask.
Ah, Fane. I like Fane, but I'm not gonna go with... Well, I say we don't go with him this time. You'll be able to get his shapeshifter's mask, which will come in handy for me later on. Here, I'll let you listen in on me, and I'll talk to him. Okay.
He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin of its face.
Bugger. How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor? Ah! No! Stay back! Don't... Oh, it's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected. It seems the human that stole my mask was rather more resourceful than I gave her credit for. I chased her here, but she rather seems to have given me the slip. Thus...
He turns back to the body, prodding at its face cautiously.
Why, its face, of course. What other use would I have for some rotting corpse? A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull. I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
Carved? Please. You hardly think I am one of your breed, do you? You have never seen anything like it because you have never met anyone like me. Simply put, I am an Eternal, and you are not. You have my sympathies. Indeed, no one seems to have the good taste to be. My people are rather absent. At least from this realm. As for the others, well... A cult? Hardly. We were a race that existed before the idea of race was needed. We were all one. I could ask you to imagine an Eternal as a creature of incredible intelligence and skill. But I fear the limits of your imagination would not do us justice. We studied the mysteries of the universe. We created works of great art. We disappeared. But I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them. We will have our world again. Ah, well, that is the curious thing. They are clearly absent from this world, and yet they are everywhere. Every one of your races resembles them in some manner, and the statues you have built to your gods look remarkably familiar. Perhaps my people have ascended to some new realm, or perhaps your gods are merely a folk memory. Regardless, they are not here, but I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them. Well, that hardly seems relevant. But if you must know, I was inconvenienced for a time. Several centuries, in fact. Or perhaps millennia. One tends to lose track. I was sealed in a tomb for daring to be curious about the world. It seems our king did not agree that the universe should be explored to its full potential. Perhaps I should thank him. It seems I was spared whatever happened to the others. I wonder if Yes, do feel free to call. By which I mean shout loudly. I do not want you sneaking up on me again.
Oh, give me a second. Poison will wear off in a second. By the way, we have level ups. So per level up, you'll get 2 attribute points to put towards whatever you'd like. As much as I want to increase my intelligence and constitution, strength and finesse are going to 11. I guess I'll just go ahead and just keep upgrading. I'll just start working on upgrading my elements. Bartering. Thieving's gonna go up. And I won't be able to learn any more skills, at least not yet.
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it. She looks up at you as if to answer, but recoils at the sight of you and buries her face in her knees once more.
Because you're a master. Master sent us here. Me and Ma and Pa. Gee, you don't sound like a master. You're nicer than the other. Parents are the best. They take...
Her eyes lock with yours for a moment.
I made the kid feel better. I feel better.
Where is she? You go with us. Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Fire, alas! She is so late!
I climbed up the vines. By the, where that poison barrel poison was.
Never mind. It is not your concern. You leave.
She leans forward. Her eyes are wet with fear as she takes your hand.
Please, do not lead anyone here. Fear, alas! I'm sorry, but you must go!
I should have took the opportunity and stole from her. Oh. Potions? Yes. Empty sacks. Take everything. Yeah.
take from her. That's your chance.
Yep, hold on a sec. Bucket. Ooh, 11 gold. Unis's pouch. Stained pants. Ooh, a cup of tea. And I'm out. Run away! Anyway, there is a fight down here. If memory serves. But before anything, I'm going up here.
What's happening to these turtles? They're transforming.
Void turtles. I'll focus on this big one. Oh, speaking of which, I have an extra shiv or dagger to give you. You can dual wield to increase your damage output. There are no penalty to dual wielding on this game. Just whenever you level up, put points towards dual wielding, and you'll increase your skill with it. And something tells me you're going more rogue stance rather than mage, right? Or are you going more Necromancer?
More Necromancer.
You know what? Better idea. Put yourself towards range. Use a crossbow. Trust me. Very useful. I made Bane my healer, but I gave him more finesse, and he uses the crossbow, and whew, he hits hard. These guys have so low of HP that not much strategy is really needed here. I can make it rain and use this on them to freeze them. Slowed. Since you're looting that, I'll go ahead and read this. See what we got down here. Can I open this? Haha, I can! Oh, mage shoes, fortify scroll. Nice. All that stuff is basically going to be sellable for later. Oh, later on. Fair enough. Oh, by the way, we will be part of a central hub. Barrels have infinite uses for them. We just need one. There's a poison, water, and fire barrel. They're just barrels full of poison, fire, or oil, or water. And we can just combine them and basically infinite water potions. Uh-oh. Do you have a restoration spell or no? Okay. Our little cat's a little... This cat has a little bit of damage on him. Hello, what do we have here?
This is worth the digging.
A dusty pouch. I'll take the gold. You can have the rest. Yes. Since you're kind of going more towards melee, unless you want to switch to range, will work for you. Speaking of which, good part of a sword. Oh, by the way, if you go to your inventory, hit L3 and hit type, it'll organize it for you. 4 to 5, 3 to 4. Alright, we'll send this to you. There you go, I just sent you a better dagger. This one does 5 to 6, while that bow you just picked up does 5 to 7. So that is immensely better. There we go. By all means. And what does having this gear up? So, there's your health, and there's 2 types of armor. There's physical armor, and there's magic armor.
Do you think you need magical?
Both are important, but I'll be fine. We're not even in the first town yet. We haven't even started our true stealing yet. Later on, gold does become relatively easy to come across.
Hey, mister, I'm sure glad you...
We will be able to get gloves of teleportation, which will be amazing to have until we can actually get the spell teleportation. You take damage with it, but it is a good way to get around to secret areas. There you are.
I am a proud loyal to the Order. I would not dream of subverting our court.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape.
What did you just do?
We have proof.
I didn't do anything. Oh, this is because this is technically a form of cutscene. Your best bet's to listen in. In other words, well, walk to me and listen. There you go.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Stay silent, lizard!
Racist!
Natusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness.
Oh, her. She's a bitch.
I believe we're done here.
What a waste.
Goodbye.
Come.
Shit. You know what? Yep. Are you in combat or no?
Yeah, I'm in combat.
By the way, hit triangle, hit L1, and flee. If you can. And too close to enemies? Try... We may have to reload the last checkpoint. No, I'm playing dead. I'm playing dead!
It still says it's yours,
Oh.
your turn.
Yeah! Yeah, I'm playing dead. Pause the game and see if you can load the checkpoint. I'll stay. I will have to stay my hand and not do that again. Pause your game. Like, actually pause it. No. You want to go to quick load. Considering the fact that Dallas is, I'm under the impression she's one of the later, like, mid to end game boss. I think. I'm sorry. They killed one of my kin. I had to revenge. But revenge will have to wait. Oh! Okay, by the looks of it, we... Hold on. But the turtles... No, we gotta kill the turtles again. Oh, well, we're not missing out on too much. Alright, I'm just gonna get myself back onto the high ground.
What's happening to these turtles?
Oh, by the way, you have to be part of this encounter to gain the experience. I don't know where those turtles were. I know, I'm waiting for you to get in here. Yep. More like war turtle. Other than that one hidden pouch we found. So far, the only ranged ability you got is mosquitoes. For now. If you don't... How many red dots do you have at the bottom? Oh, there you go. Still alive. Okay. Alright. Up to you to finish. By the way, that turtle has its back towards you. Use your throwing knives and you'll get a backstab bonus. Oh, it would have done more damage if it didn't have armor. If you're trying to summon your bloated corpse, you're not going to be able to unless you have a corpse. There you go. So, I like the Red Prince more. He gets that dragon's breath. Oh, bronze scale pants. I'll take that golden meat. And I'll take this wand. But I'll leave the pants for you.
Swallowed too much seawater by the looks of him.
Foolish to escape by sea in these waters.
Random book. There's what, on the turtle? Did I take the pants? No, you have the pants. I just looked. I can see your inventory. Like a decaying touch scroll. There we go. New skills. More gold. Since you got those pants, I'm taking these pants. Oh, hello. Alright. Alright. Or better yet, I won't do that again. At least not in my current state. Wee. Give me one sec. I got some things for you. I don't like my my inventory being on the right side. Ugh. Okay, let's see here. More abilities for you. Send that to you. I know I have more potions in here somewhere. Ah, here we go. Send this to you. Okay. Alright. Where's that? Ah, here we go. Same file. By the way, since I'm playing as an undead lizard, I have the ability to dig up these sand piles, and I'm able to lockpick. Two things on one. Yes. And like last time, I'll let you have the chest and the bow. There's a campfire, a shovel, skull. Alright. Well, unless there's other stuff for us to kill, let's go do that cutscene again and just get it over with.
Stay back, sword.
We know you've been helping.
I'd sooner cut my... If you can tell the Godwoken no...
This can't be serious, Alexander.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Natusa pinches the tip of her tongue with...
Stop! My father, the fate of our Dallas.
Yes, you're... What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
The Lizard Magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
Oh, these are our own personal choices, so go with what you feel is right.
The cruelty of it makes me sick.
When it comes to dying in a puddle of your own blood, sooner her than me.
I'll take this scroll and the leg. I'll leave the fireball and the healing potion to you.
Find any bread. I want no trouble. You, help me teach this beast. He must respect. If
respect? Huh.
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is...
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts griff, especially not one.
Oh, I'm just talking to these people right here. Let's see here. What do we got? Say, this sounds like a little more like a shakedown in a disguise.
You two ought to be thanking your lucky gods. Now come on, elf. If you make me say it again, there's gonna be trouble.
And neither will I.
We got a system, and it looks like you don't want to fit in.
Of course not! You're gonna die! Oh, look, there's two of them. Let's see here. First things first. Have a little bit of a shocking experience.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Oh man, I can't wait till I get my electric touch again. Oh, I love that ability. Oh! You're up. Personally, I would use your ability on the swarm over the slug. But that's just me. Attack of opportunity. Nice. Ah, one-handed mace. If you want to go that route. I'll take the empty vial. Gold, take the pumpkin, and a cup of tea. Okay. Oh, you're already talking to her. And
Ifan rolls his sleeve.
Good work there.
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours. He grips your hand tight as a vice and pauses. His fingertips feel your finger bones. His eyes narrow, but a moment later he shrugs and smiles.
Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I've just got a small errand to run. Everyone needs to make a...
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine growl. The cat hides behind your leg, mewling. He shoots you a flinty look, all teeth and peril.
Lone wolves only share such information with friends.
He grins, sharp teeth glitter.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up front. Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. What do you need? Can do. On.
I'll keep him as a wayfarer.
Right you are. Lead the... Soon as I saw that glint in your eye, I knew we'd make a solid team.
Are you certain you want to dismiss your... His eyebrows shoot up, and a wry smile crosses his lips.
Can't say I'm not sorry to see you go, but you'll be all right. You seem to have the hang of this place. Good luck out there. Might be we'll see each other further down the road.
okay, let's see. These items would be worth selling. Alright, first things first. To the blacksmith, right down here. Oh, there she is. Oh, damn it, sorry. Stop moving around, damn it.
Amidst a crowd of...
And what you after?
A grin...
Sure thing.
Okay, let's see here. What we got here? So, from what I've learned, you don't really use food a lot, so... Or drink. So, all this stuff is sellable. I mean, what the hell? Wait, what just happened?
You gonna pray all day, buddy?
Dude! Don't touch anything in town. Trust me.
The woman looks up as you...
What do you need? By all means, get a knife.
Okay, back to selling. Mashed potatoes, I'll keep that. Tomatoes, keep that, sell that. Pumpkin, watermelon, whisper wood. Bottles, push that, sell that. Sell this. Flask of poison. Oh, I could have kept that. Sell this, sell this. First bow. Oh, by the way, you still want one of these pocket knives or pocket shivs or whatever? Are you okay with what you got? Alright, everything's being sold. Ooh, I can give you a fire arrow. It's a single use, but it's something. If you want it. If not, I'm selling it. Okay, rabbit's paw. Okay, let's see here. What are these? Dimensional Bolt requires summoning. Do you have any skills in summoning? By the way, I got something for you. There you go. Equip that. It'll give you an extra 1 to necromancy. I already put it in your inventory. Vizier.
Did you see them, sir? Bishop Akin, is it? The divine order, believe it or... You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you... In that case, listen, I've been here and I have a way... Are you interested? Attaboy. The plans... There's an artifact that you can... It's found its way into a nest of croc... Not enough to trouble her. Get that off.
We're not gonna worry about that quest yet. Those crocodilians are dicks.
Say, I don't know the ancient empire. No.
The cat's eyes are clouded and it appears confused. The kin's brow knits together, then apart and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts and doesn't look up as you approach.
The ground. Goods.
Wait, is he being threatening or what? Yeah, well, just take him up on it. We both are apparently our skills are linked, so this works out. Here we go.
My mind? What else, kin? I'm wondering why. All of this. Source. The Void Book. Naturally. How can it be that it...
Alright, inventory. There we go. Skills. Oh, I can now heal us. Well, I can heal you.
When another divine reason to puke yourself to death and get purged, don't you think? Please.
You're talking to...
Oh, for the...
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the...
A flat...
She never did.
The man looks for a moment at the cook.
Don't feel too bad. Fella had no decency. If you don't have that, you don't have anything to live for.
He nods at you and turns back to his hand.
Bastard.
Oh, there was supposed to... There was another person that can buy stuff from. That actually sold... Oh, that guy. He basically tells you about a plan. Yeah, he asks you if you want in. And, yeah. The guy I was telling you that gives you the ability to find the gloves of teleportation. He's the one who gives it to you. Oh wait, now that I got restoration, I can heal this cat. Hold still. There we go. We found bin mist. Do not take the cat near that area.
Leave me.
She smiles.
Sorry. I can't... can't...
So, she's diseased. What sucks about diseased is I can try to heal her if she'll hold still for like 3 seconds. Oh, she's actually being healed. Never mind. There's some cases in here if you're diseased, you will actually take damage from healing. Okay, let's see here.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand. Wait, look at that. Poor fella over there.
The dog focuses at the... The cat's eyes, it appears
So, if one of us had Pet Pal, we can talk to this little doggo over here. And this... get the quest. His name is Buddy. And if you scratch his eyes, he will love you.
Excuse me, ever so tired.
Oh, by the way, go ahead and pause the game and do a quick save.
You forget my name.
You looking for a match? You'll have a good head on most nothing, I can tell you.
Griff is slowly...
What? Who's asking?
He smirks.
I'm listening. Sure. Have a look. Good stuff, huh?
Wow. This guy has... nothing good for sale. Here we go.
Hey! Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp. Procured by special means.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves did mean so much.
Let's just say folks leave here, but they don't seem to take their effects. Maybe I happen to know where everything ends up. Only the finest, you know.
Spells. Wait, you have the spell chloroform, don't you? Okay. You already have the knives. Tell me, do you have the ability backlash?
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves did mean so much.
Put up your wheel and look at your skills.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves did mean so much.
By the way, if you're going to be using dual daggers, which I would recommend that you do if you're going to use this spell, plus, you're welcome. As an ability, if you use it, it uses up one skill, use one action point, and if there's anybody within range, it will automatically teleport you behind them, doing an instant backstab. Very useful if you're gonna go roguelike.
Watch yourself. What do you want, freak? Out the fort? Make it quick. I never seen one miss hell if I know. Sure.
Who are you?
Nice
Butter!
and slow. Heading into the kitchen? Don't try anything funny around, Griff. I'm watching you. Ha! Cheeky. What's your name?
Mm-hmm. You wanna get that memorized.
All right, Slick. Haven't seen you around here before. When did you get in? All right, easy now. You seem sweet, but I'm more curious about you than a bunch of cheesy lines.
She sighs deeply.
Another one of those. Anyway, I was serious before. I work for Griff, so don't try anything funny if you're heading inside. Move along. Move along.
When another divine arises, will source change back? What if there are no sources?
What do you mean you have nothing?
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
Don't touch me. You're too close. Do you? You see.
Her hands move again.
Grab it in your gobblers, the both of you.
If you don't like the game, Topsy, you can fold.
Please, I'm sorry, but you must leave. My baby's terrified of lizards. Oh, bless you. Irma's her name. I'm sick with worry. I last saw her just... This place turns people... Yes, of course.
She soaps up.
She ought to come... You are an angel. Truly, you are... Irma, Mummy's right here.
Fella can't hear that far up. Aye, she needs distraught, and there ain't no... She's gone, Farah. Say what you will about...
Spellcasters. I know there's someone around here that sells spells.
The woman looks up as you...
What do you need? By all means, get an eyeful.
Conjure Elemental Totem, Farsight Infusion, Conjure Incarnate, and Dimensional Bolt. Speaking of which, I am going to put this water barrel right here in the middle of town. That way, if we need it, we can use it. We can use it for water flask, which we can use to put down fires, or just so on and so forth. Just low say. So, first is the question. Do you want to have it where it's just us, or do you want to actually get 2 extra companions?
But why? Easy, hey? When another divine arises, will source change back? What if there are no sources?
No, that's what I mean. I'm just saying, do you just want to go through it where it's just the 2 of us, where we have to go against the odds?
I'm meeting someone here. That someone ain't you.
The woman looks out on...
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Well, you here alone?
She gives you a long look.
You think twice. Some of us haven't got anyone. It's nothing. Used to be I had, and they brought her to you. Now I'm just wait.
Her eyes.
Kind of you to ask.
She talks for some joy.
Water. Take care of yourself.
Might want to get over here. We're about to start a fight. God, your character's tiny compared to mine. Well, first things first. It's going to cast rain. Make sure you're not standing in the water. Try to resort to your range spells. Yes. See, that guy is an assassin. He is going after the Red Prince. So if we were to have the Red Prince with us, he would immediately start a fight. You little bitch, I'm trying to fight you. There we go. A letter! Wait a minute. Did you just loot all that? Let's see. Since you got that, since you had that pants last time, I'll take those. One gives me 1 physical armor and 5 magic armor, while the other one does the vice versa. Makes no difference to me. How about you, sir?
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me we are unfamiliar, yet so tell me. Start from the beginning. I see. I understand. Now tell me, power. An old ambition. Power comes from strength, and strength, it is nothing.
Ah, here we go. Ooh. Poison dart. Damn it. Hey, come here. I need you to perform a. I need you to be a distraction. This gentleman right here.
Hides in and out and in again.
You have 2 things I want. This spell and this spell. Oh, and your gold. And this potion. And this repair hammer. And this pearl. I can sell it for later. And I'm out of here. But I think if we were to, I think if we stick to just us, I think we'll get more experience. Otherwise, if we get other NPCs, we will get more people. The experience will have to split more evenly. But if we had more people, we will have more of a likely chance. By the way, my kitchen. We'll have more of a chance of having more skills available to us. Oh, speaking of which, before we progress any further on our skills and whatnot, exactly what kind of build are you aiming for? You're going mage, but yet you're acting as if you were a rogue. You know, maybe you should have made your class a rogue mage, because they do have one of those. Okay. Well. Oh, from whenever I was playing before? Yes. She pities me. By the way, here's the Crocs. By the way, story mode's relatively easy. But anyway, since we're both rage, Fossil Strike. First things first, let's make it rain. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. And then electricity. That's what I aim for. Don't use a fire ability. Trust me, it'll ignite us. Bleeding. By the way, you get an ability later on to make it rain blood. Why do you have a mallet equipped? Fossil Strike again. Oof. That one's stunned. Gotta get, what do I get by other abilities? And wait, can I rotate this? Nope. Nope, can't rotate it. See if I can see if I can hit two birds with one stone. And I can. Your corpse's turn. By the way, if you highlight your ability, it tells you what stat increases its level. Oh, I know. Precious Verse gotta get right here. Wait, what am I kidding? Oh wait, Rain's still on cooldown. I'll take those. I'll take that. Ah, here you go. I will take these. Roger torso. You're controlling your slug, aren't you? There's a hat there for you. Ah, an oil barrel. I will pick up and move to wares. And an extra body, which you looted. Alright. We're done here. On my game, a glitch and the red flag, the quest line for this spot would not go away. I should probably put some points towards sneaking. Nah.
So, what's the news? Well, give me your map. She ain't coming back.
Did you just get 600 experience?
A little respect for Griff's right hand.
Or
Changed a bit. Always. You there? Liz, have you seen him? Useless. It is a very...
That's it. I call court. Pay out.
Oh, you got a level up? How did you get a level up? I didn't get a level up.
Greetings, child. Frightful far from home, ain't you? Aye. Go well, my child.
Wonder how you got a level up faster than me.
Looky here. Why don't you join? Chuffed.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs.
Quite the hand, Freshie. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I'm sure the Reds told you. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. To be sure, Chief. Pay up, and you get to keep your eyes. Sounds pretty satisfying, doesn't it? We'll see about that, Fresh.
Oh. Oh, I'm in a fight. And there's 3 of them. Oh boy. Let's see here. I don't like your tone. That guy cheated me in cards. I wasn't gonna allow it. Mosquito swarm. You're on fire. Oh. Oh, you're all the way down there. Okay, you know what? I should have given you one of those daggers. Backstab, really? Douche. She only has 1 HP. Killing you and there's a one-handed axe for you if you want that. If not, I'll take it. The way I see it, sellable. Let's see, I'll just read this. Ah, take them. You. Not saying it's gonna be much useful for you, but you never know. By the way, regardless, since this is still technically a tutorial area, after we get done with all the quests, we're gonna go around killing everybody. Or better yet, not everybody. We'll leave the NPCs alone, but the Magisters. We'll kill all the Magisters. They're bad people anyway.
Is that indigestion, or is it... Oh god, not now.
Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer... So do I. Some blame the...
But you also got to consider more experience.
The woman looks up as you...
What do you need?
Let's see what you
By
got
all
for.
means, get an eyeful.
All right. Irma's doll. I'll keep that. All right. Sell these. Sell that. Sell that. Paper. Sell it. Sell these teeth. Wretched corpse. $122 for that. La da da. Right, I still have this barrel still in my hands. So let's go ahead. Oh. By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and pass this on to you. There we go. We now have an oil barrel. Otherwise, we want to. You can make an oil flask, if you so please.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Oh, anyway, go to Griff's area real quick. There, you will find a latch. Okay, this area's gonna have to wait. I believe I already bought the spells necessary there, or I've already stole them. Oh, her. Those are summoning spells, so unless you have skills in summoning, those are useless.
1,000 bottles of dust. 50 bottles of tears. Oh, come on.
It's getting...
Watch yourself.
She doesn't blink or look away.
Tail brain. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Overboard.
I want to kill him. I want to kill him. I really want to kill him. I want to kill him. That's it! I've killed him! I missed. You got lucky.
Amid the squalor of... She was the one who said her eyes are focused on... No sooner have these...
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really... No such thing as just another
A push, a pivot, and now, despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
It's dawning on you, isn't it? Why, I hate reptiles like you. Forgive me if I don't take your word for it.
She drives the needle.
In truth, it doesn't... That makes you a liability. That makes... Never. You are a lizard. Perhaps a slaver. Why should I... I hate to... Oh, Litton. You know, I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Yes, the needle did find you rather tough to chew. Then again, I already knew I'd have to push hard, knowing what you really are. This may strike you as a...
She tilts her head ever...
Yes. This will... Let's discuss our... Yumi and Death will be playing many a round of hide... As a rogue, my speciality is stealth. The quick silence of the dagger suits me fine. Then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep...
The ravaged among the ruins. That is all we are.
Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion? Are you certain you want to...
If we have different...
That guy. There, did that do it? I need a bed soon. By the way, remember that backlash ability of yours. Get instantly behind him. I would recommend getting behind the dog. Did you forget to mesmerize your spell? You did, didn't you? Oh, well, he's not able to do anything for a turn, and now neither am I. You really need to get another shiv or a dagger instead of that mallet if you really want to maximize your backstab damage. By the way, if you're using that divine healing touch, it'll do damage while you heal yourself. You already used a lot of your abilities unless you're on a new turn. Oh yeah, you're on a new turn. 4, 15. Hey, those attacks of opportunities are annoying. Hey! You can keep those arrowheads.
Care for those seeds, my friend.
I know there's a spellcaster around here somewhere. Unless I need to go to someone else. Let's see what you have to say.
I fear it will be quite... Goods. Ah, yes.
Ah, an armor of frost spell. Not interested. Anyway, I think we're ready to do the arena. Yes. Speaking of which, I gotta level up. You do too. Should be at level 3 now, I think.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
Alright, I'm gonna put that towards Hydro Fist. And all skills up. You can see 1 extra combat ability points, extra civil ability point, ambidextrous, reduce the cost of using grenades. No, thank you. Far Out Man will increase the range ability would be amazing. You start every combat round with maximum AP, but magic and physical armor do not protect you from statuses. No thank you. Ooh, Ice King. No. Hypnotic. Gives you 3 extra points of memory attributes. That was useful. Only go range if you're going to use a bow or crossbow. Oh, Opportunist. That's the ability that gives you the attack of opportunity. So if someone's trying to walk past you, you will attack them automatically for that thing. Oh.
I got that special shipment you was asking after.
Take your coin then.
Fit for beasts.
You know what? I'll go with all skilled up.
Everything there? Good. Not scared of.
The arena awaits for us to become the one. We got to kill them all, for we are the one.
The cat's eyes. It appears confused.
I didn't say anything about going to bed. Oh, here we go. Ooh, an extra bit, an extra. Here we go. Thievery. By the way, have you been putting any points towards Lore Master? That will allow you to identify items. It's a very useful ability. Waiting on you. Yeah, well, it's because it's over here by the yellow flag.
You come to fight. You come to prove yourself. You come to be worthy. There can... Good. Who aids you? Choose wisely. Whether you fail...
Do. Alright, so. Do you want to do this on high ground or low ground? Your choice. I'm doing this on high ground. Only bad thing is, you don't have a bow equipped. I think you can use one of your action points to equip a bow. I think. We probably should have quick saved before we started this. He's gonna cast that. Okay. No, not Hill Strike. There we go. We're gonna cast this. And there you go. Anybody who walks through that is gonna take constant damage. And you can heal. You may want to get a bow equipped. Because once your spells are on cooldown, you can't do anything up there. That one's almost dead. Nice. Oh, that did some damage. Hmm. Put that right there. By the way, Terry, since you have close range combat, here you go. By the way, do you have flurry? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you only get that if you have 2 daggers equipped. Seriously, dude, do something about that mallet. You ain't gonna do any damage with that thing. Well, you're not gonna be able to do anything right now. Oh, so you do have flurry. Okay. So, I'm at a bit of a conundrum here. 13, 40. Jesus. You got backlash memorized, right? On your next turn, use it on the mage up top. I'm using my lightning on this guy. And I'm hurting, so I'm gonna play dead so they'll ignore me for a turn or two. So you're gonna take the brunt of the damage. Alright, you have an extra attack to double attack on the back. At least you should. Oh, just do a normal attack. Unless you don't have the AP for it. There you go. Oh, you have another AP. Okay. Alright, one left. It's that hound. Yes, it is.
You may have defeated your enemies, but there can be only one champion. Many may succeed, but only one may ascend. To win their place, the one must fight their allies. Decide, will you fight?
Yes! Hold on. Refuse for now. Refuse for now.
The spirit of the One resides in a single noble soul. The rest cower in fear. Prostrate yourselves before your champion.
Well, that was easy.
Congratulations. You may yet be the one. A warrior traveling the path of the One should not be collared like a pet.
Oh, we're healed.
Who do you challenge?
Oh, hold on. Ooh, a staff or a wand. Ooh. That's because I challenged you. We're facing each other. Let's see how this turns out. And you're shocked. Well, look at you go. I don't think I told you you can get up there.
Congratulations to our champion.
Well. Alright, inventory. Ah, there we go. Better armor.
We do not fight more today. We
Fighting is done for the...
Okay, now. Here's where something interesting comes in. Do a quick save. Now that we got that fighting out of the way, we have no more reason to be down here. Therefore, after the quick save gets done, we're killing them. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's done. Awesome. Wait a second. My food's done. I gotta do dishes. I hate doing dishes. Okay. There we go. Yes. It's not warm at all. Ow. So, we got some experience. By the way, did you get a quest complete? option where you're able to pick an item? I got it right before we went back into the arena. Alright, Allie, move. Alright, I'm going to position myself over here. Due to the fact that it gives me high ground and it gives me a 20% bonus. By the way, they don't sell anything. We're going to kill them, so we're not looting. So we'll be able to loot everything they got, regardless. Hold on. Do I have anything worthwhile in my opinion? Okay, let's see here. I'm going to give you these fire arrows. How am I learning this stuff? What, I like my elemental abilities, but I can make it where I can make poison clouds. I'll have to put more points into memorize. How you do on HP, cat? Okay, you're good. You good? Okay. You didn't say anything, so... Who should I target? Yeah, it's gonna get shocked regardless, but who am I gonna direct my bolt to? Fair enough. Okay. Before I do anything, we are going to do this. Oh, that's it in my turn. By the way, if they have armor, they're immune to polymorph spells and whatnot. If they have magic armor, they are immune to ailments. But if you reduce their both armors to 0, they will be susceptible to the elements. Here. By the way, no, knockdown ability. Like I said, you gotta get rid of their armor before you could do anything like that. But it took me a while to figure that out too. All my abilities are on cooldown. Well, I can use rain. Actually, you know what? I'll do that. Plus, it makes it where they can't see us. Their tank's gone. Or one of them is. Regardless, that's someone to loot later. Which raises the question, if you summon your corpse, are we still able to loot the body afterwards? Because if it cancels the ability to loot the body afterwards, we're gonna miss out on some valuable gear. Ah, poisoned. That poison's gonna kill them next round. Oh, look at you go. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Warning! This might get a little shocking. Regardless. Oh, that's chloroform. By the way, put some points into memorizing. It will allow you to equip more spells. Whenever you get the time, of course. My characters are like level 14 on my other game, so I have a lot of spells. I would say move, but it'll cost them to do an attack of opportunity. So you may get hit with this, so I apologize. But I'll make up with good fortune. I hurt you, but I heal you afterwards, so we're okay. That one person gave in to, how about this? You focus on that ranch guy, I'll deal with these two up here. Excuse me. Speaking of which, well, we're gonna see if they can be looted after this. I hope they can. Oh wait, yeah they can. They just turn into a pile of mush. Oh, wow, look at that. Whole 9 damage. Fire explosion. Ooh. Okay, let's see here. You have 20. I can. There we go. Problem solved. Magister key. Oh, that'd be useful. Bottle of wine, alcohol, empty bottle, gold. Ah, armor for you. Do 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 do. Well, we're done with the arena. It depends what talents you got. Wait. Oh, you... Okay, you can do one that kind of helps your character. Pet Pal is useful because it allows you to talk to animals, and you can actually get special quests unlocked in order to talk to the animals. For example, the dog over here by me named Buddy. If you get Pet Pal, you can talk to him, become friends with him, and he will give you access to a quest, thus equaling up to more experience. Plus every animal they're funny in their own way. Rats are conniving. Speaking of which, if you were playing the Red Prince later on, you can basically get yourself engaged to a fire spell queen. And I also had really high persuasion too, but hey! The ladder. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Alright, I'm back. Speaking of which, I got some stuff here I could sell. So much blood. There's been mezzed.
It's you. It's really you. You gave him hell, did you?
Oh yeah, I know.
You're the champ, ain't you? You could well be the one.
She clasps her blackened hands before her, and
then you're our best hope. You may become the one.
She looks around, checking for prying ears, and lowers her voice.
It would mean everything. The one You may be the one to save us all. There's only one thing to do. I've got to set you free. Your collar. Let me take it off. They may do just that. You'll have to be careful. But even if you're caught, you stand a better chance of getting out of here than any of us. And with the collar off and your powers returned... Yeah, a smart point. But with the collar off, you'll be unstoppable. Don't you want that yoke off, yeah? What a privilege on me.
She manipulates the ring around...
You hear me now?
She looks at you with wet eyes and manages a wink before returning.
Good to see you. You take care now.
So, I have a problem. You become the champion, you would no longer be able to buy wares from this here lady. So, I need you to distract her to see if there's anything worth stealing from her.
A thing like this.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey. It appears confused and...
Yes. Assuming that you are within vicinity.
Is that indigestion or is it... Oh God, not now.
Say what you will.
I fear it will be quite some time before we... Goods.
I've got that special shipment he was asking after.
Oh, 10 bottles of mead. 1,000 bottles of dust. 50 bottles of tears. Oh, make the hinges rust.
All right. Oh, I can only control my character. I can't control the NPC. I think you can though.
When another
Right.
divine arises,
I need you
will
to
swords
distract the
change
lizard.
back? What if there are no sorcerers left?
La 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 la. Damn it! Okay, we gotta move to a different spot. Too many prying eyes on that one. Hold on, never mind, he's sitting. Keep talking to him. I can only do this if I'm in sneak mode. Damn it! Okay, I can't do it right there. There's too many people around. In other words, stop talking to him, see if we can get him to walk away. Alright, buddy. I need you to go somewhere where there's not so many prying eyes.
Bottles of mead. 1,000 bottles of dust.
Or you can just stand there.
50
Come on.
bottles of tears.
Come on. Ah! Here should do it. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm out! Ha! Toodles!
What took you so long?
You're not quite certain you'll ever...
Can't talk now. This is no time for idle chit-chat.
Or give you the opportunist ability. You are more finesse. I'll give you more finesse and constitution. You have scoundrel. Give you some. There we go. Alright. What kind of equipment do you got? 2 shivs. No. 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 Oh, well. You don't have the good. Oh yeah, I already know of the cave.
As you're about to approach the...
Listen, I need to have a chat with this here morsel of flesh. He has wronged me once, but may just do right by me this time.
To your surprise, Sabine proceeds to throttle the unsuspecting lizard with one hand as she drives the tip of her needle into his lower belly with the other. Then, the questions commence. You hear him yelp about the master, lone wolves, and a man called Griff. Then, quite suddenly, there's blood everywhere as Stingtail falls to the ground, face first into his own intestines. Sabine heaves a sigh of satisfaction, and as she wipes her needle clean, shoots you a cursory look.
Chat's over.
So, that seemed just a tad excessive?
What you witnessed was an exercise in restraint, and jolly good fun to boot. Something on your mind? It's simple. He scarred me, so I scarred him. Extensively.
She defies you with devilishly innocent eyes.
Can you blame me?
Why are you saying I smell like an orange? I just picked one up, yes.
There it is. I was wondering when your spying would make an appearance. Anyway, what's dead is done, so let's move on, shall we? Despite my high hopes, this scar disfigures me still. The search for the master continues, of course. Stingtail mentioned a cook, as it happens.
Speaking of which, inventory. So we now have 2 additional campaigns. While you control Beast, I control Sabine. Speaking of Searing Daggers, Peace of Mind, Ignition. These are all spells with ignitions. Learn that spell. Right. I already know that spell. So let's go ahead and take this, combine it with... Let's see what happens. Nothing. So let's get rid of that. And let's give it rain. Nothing. Okay, how about this? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, okay, maybe... Hate, no, not haste. Ignition. And we'll combine it with Hail Strike. Nothing. How about Restoration? Ooh, how about we combine it with Haste? Nothing. Hold on. Do I have the Restoration ability? Rain. Ah, here we go. Send to you. Hey, you got that spell.
It's the goods.
Yes.
Like you wanted.
Sibyl gently places...
Let me have a word with the gentleman, would you? I've a little clue to follow up on.
Sibyl steps forward and asks Griff the cook about the lone wolves. A dead little birdie told her he's the man to talk to.
Okay.
A little back and forth ensues. Money crosses hands, and before you know it, Sibyl stands back beside you, all smiles.
Thank you. We should make good on our escape, you know. I have to see a man about a wolf in the Hollow Marshes. Naught but a whelp in skillful hands, I'm sure. Zalaskar's his name. A name for the taking, if it comes to that.
Griff glances from his blade. He smirks.
I'm listening. Sure, have a look. Good stuff, huh?
Everything
there? Thugs. Look at it this way. Can't help you there. If I could, I wouldn't be here peeling goddamn...
He points the tip of his blade at the grisly sight of...
I solve my own problems. They'll cure you of your sauce.
Sabiel's following me. Alright. Shit. There's a monster over there that we're gonna have to fight. Septa the Inevitable? What did you do? Septa the Inevitable was killed in cold blood. Hold on a second. Do a quick save. We have another player controlling Beast. Exit this. Yeah, we have another player controlling Beast right now. Okay. That quick save was successful. Just go to main menu. I'm in the main menu now.